Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about excessive rainfall and a system that's going to be moving through the eastern part of the country from now through the end of this week. So without further ado, let's start things off here with our excessive rainfall outlook for today. So this is from about 8 a.m. today to 8 a.m. tomorrow Eastern Time, and you can see that the chances of exceeding flash flood guidance is between 20 and 50% in areas of Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, as well as in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Virginia, as well as a little bit of Maryland. The yellow areas surrounding that, 10 to 20%, and the green areas is 5 to 10%. Then we move into 8 a.m. tomorrow to 8 a.m. on Friday, and the yellow area is 10 to 20% chance, and the green area is 5 to 10% chance. This storm also moves into the day on Friday, but that is not shown here as of yet. So here is the NAM 3-kilometer model. This is where we're going to be doing most of our inside, story of this, if you want to call it. Just most of our coverage. So here's the low pressure here, 1,015 millibars, and we start to see the low pressure starting to move north. But right now, this is basically just a front, and we have a area of high pressure behind it, area of low pressure forming with the front, but no real development happens until later in the day today, when we start to see some more rain building up on the backside of the system, and the low pressure really starts to gain some intensity, and we see the low pressure take some shape here in Indiana and Illinois, where we have the line of thunderstorms to the south and some moderate to heavy rainfall on the north and west sides. Then we see this storm start to get into that more mushroom type territory, where we have a line of thunderstorms, the back end and the front end, very similar to a spring or fall storm, a typical spring or fall storm. Then finally, we see this storm start to move into the northeast as it matures, and you get some occlusion back here, the cold front over here, the warm front over here, and we start to see this slowly march into the northeast, where our model run does end. But in terms of rainfall, we do have a very significant amount from this storm. You can see many areas in that 4+ inch range, especially on that north and west side of the system, where you have most of that concentrated heavy rain, but also along that cold front, where we could see the same amount of rain in a shorter period of time. So let's go over here and just go to cloud cover. Let's actually go. So here's a satellite. This will just show us the intensity, especially on that line of thunderstorms. So you can see that out of this system, we have some intense areas right on that southern line of thunderstorms, and in that north and west side, things are still intense but a little bit more subdued. Then you get into that development, and then right in here, this is that line of thunderstorms, and you start to see a lot of those yellows in there. That is some more intense rain. And as we move into areas such as Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, we do see some more yellow forming in that line of thunderstorms, which will then move into the northeast at a particularly powerful rate there, because we're seeing like this frontal system go through its entire life cycle. This is a great example of a life cycle of a storm. So right now, basically, we just have a front, and then a low pressure forms. We see it start to develop a backside, as well as a stronger line of thunderstorms, and you see it kind of at its peak intensity right about in here. So this is where it's probably strongest overall. Then you see it have more characteristics of just another line of thunderstorms starting off right around here, where you see the back end start to fall off. The front end is still kicking, but overall we see a line of thunderstorms out of this at the end here. So we kind of go in a full circle. We have development and then a slow decline of overall strength in the storm. But it's more of a concentration of strength. So right now, concentration is along the line of thunderstorms. Then we see the concentration go into the heavy rain from the north and west side of the storm, and then back to a line of thunderstorms. So a lot of rain to come in an area that has already seen plenty of rain this month, with the remnants of Ida, as well as multiple other storms. So what do you think is going to be the highest rainfall total out of this entire storm? Comment in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. And I will see you guys next time.